What if I told you that you can get appointments without ever spending a single penny? What if you get high ticket clients without ever running ads? If that's exactly what you're looking for, then this video is going to be mind blowing for you, because in this video, this is not exactly a video, this is an actual session from one of my paid programs where I have coached a bunch of people on how to do appointment setting organically through different social media channels, right? And in this video, I've given the exact scripts that you need to use if you're selling agency, if you're selling coaching, and the exact scripts that you need to handle any objections or turn those meetings into a follow-up, right? So by the end of this video, you have a clear-cut clarity on how exactly you can set appointments either for yourself or for your clients. And hopefully, by using these methods, you'll start closing your first few high-ticket deals. So without any further ado, let's get started. When you start your sales career, you never directly join a company as a closer. You always start as an appointment setter and like find your way to closing. That's always like the first step. So if you're absolutely fresher, an appointment setter role would be the best place to start your career, right? Now, how exactly does that process look like, right? And to show you some of the results, this is how much our appointment setters get. Like this guy made like almost 1 lakh. Rhythm, who was working with us, made about 40,000 in the first month, 74,000 in the second month. Because appointment setting, maybe you earn on commissions and not just in sales, right? Now, the way a lot of people that we set appointments for, the way we speak with them, there are different models. One model is they give like a fixed salary, like let's say 20, 30,000 base salary, but then on top of that you make 3% of the sale that happens. So that way, let's say the ticket size is 1 lakh, you make 3,000 rupees for every sale that happens. So let's say you brought in 10 sales, there's additional 30,000 that comes to you. You don't do the sales is done by the closer, but because you are the ones setting the appointment, you get a small chunk of the whole package, right? That's one model. Second model is a lot of people work with in this way. I don't care about closing, you just keep setting qualified appointment, and for every show up I'll pay you 1,000 rupees, 1,500 rupees. It can go as high as like even 2,500 rupees in India. Internationally, so it can go up to like even $100 as well for one qualified appointment that shows up on the call, right? So appointment setting itself can make you a lot of money. Closing is like the next level, ideally, right? So if you are starting out and you have no experience in sales, particularly, appointment setting is the best place to start, right? So how does this whole system look like? Well, when you're doing appointment setting, you first start with social media appointments. I have a different course as well on cold emails. And if you want to learn more about this stuff, I have also done this for you. If you go to RCM, go to classroom, I have added LinkedIn appointment setting, and this kind of is similar for Instagram as well, though I'll be creating more courses on those. And cold emails, whatever we're going to cover in the next 2 days, next 2 weeks, will be, I have done that as well. Now, what do you need? So this is called social selling pretty much. So you go into social media, find your target customers, start reaching out to people in all these platforms: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever it was. Now, what are the prerequisites? Among these, LinkedIn honestly is my favorite, like because LinkedIn and Instagram, honestly, these two are my favorites. Uh, Other places, it's like a little bit haywire. Now, what you do is first things first, before you start appointment setting, you build like you do the profile optimization for your clients, because to start appointment setting, it's never like a one-sided job, right? It has to be a two-sided thing because they also have to put in some level of work. So you have to help them optimize their profile, help them set up their target audience, like who they're targeting. Let's say for a client, I do this exercise, mm, right? I ask them to fill out all their clients in a Google sheet. I ask them to write what is the customer name, current clients, what is their rough age, which city are they from, what is their background, what are the pain points, how much money they paid you, how happy are you working with them, not the other way around, not how happy the customer is, but how happy are you working with the customer and why they joined us, right? The first thing first, what I do is I after doing this, I remove everything. I put a filter, and I select people 9 and 10 in the happiness score level. And then money they paid, whoever paid the highest money. In this case, I picked like anyone who paid more than 1 lakh rupees. Now we started seeing some common pattern. Among all of this, we started seeing that coach, trainer, and healer, the same kind of category, is little bit prominent. So that's the most common industry. What is our service? What is the client serving? Life coaching certification, business setup, right? What is the current lead source? We write down. Who is the decision maker? Basically, the founders themselves, the coach, trainer, or healer themselves, right? What are the geography? This is India. This client definitely serves in India. And what is the prospect's most common challenge? So, well, what I could see, business system, high ticket clients, leads, all of that. What is the prospect's desire? To set up the coaching business and earn money. That's the desire. So, once this small thing is done, now we start hunting for coaches, trainers, and healers on different platforms. It's as simple as that. If you go to Instagram, you simply can go to the search box, and let's say I want to search you know I want to search business coach, right? Now here I get a lot of good people to start looking for, right? And then you start reaching out to these guys if they are falling in your target audience. Rajiv Talaji is obviously very big, too big. But let's say somebody, Aditi Jain, she is a friend, but isko chodo. Pragati Agarwal, very small number of followers. She's definitely business coach for women. She has optimized her profile very nicely. Everything looks good, right? So we can start reaching out to her. We say, you are posting a lot of good content. By the way, I can help you grow your sales, right? Let's say this one, 16K followers. She's posting some content. We can go to the reels. Let's say average views and everything, not a lot of views. So you can say like, hey, a lot of the things are missing. I can help you grow, right? Sneh Desai, he's the master. So we'll skip this one. So let's say Digital Shivani again, another lady. Phase two is international. Steph Gotten, uh, Forbes and all probably won't be my best fit. Rashi Goyal, okay. Shivani and Rashi run the business alone, but here we found more people, and then we can start reaching out to these guys, right? So we first build this, and similarly we can do like let's say healer. We can find a lot of healer here. Nishan Sharma, energy healer. We can do a keyword energy, and now you can start reaching out to these guys who are putting, not this one definitely, but this guy might be important, right? Energy healing karata hai ye banda. See, because some of his things are going viral as well. But yeah, so this is one. Okay, you first create like a uh, target audience definition for them and optimize their profile. Obviously, I mean, it should have it should clearly mention who they are, nice little username, some links for people to follow and everything, all of that, right? Next, understanding traffic sources. Now you have to understand that different platforms are different, right? So you got ads, that's one. So you also do appointment setting inside ads. In which case, what we usually do is we call all the people who opted in. So that's something that we covered in the discovery call or the triage call week three, right? In this particular case, the leads they don't know us, so the trust level is going to be a little bit low in this particular case. Although, what is a good thing here is that you go ahead and start reaching out and build a relationship. When they come to a sales call, they are a little bit primed up about our work, right? So that is the core difference, right? LinkedIn leads a little bit colder and require a lot of follow-ups because prospects are not there to buy, but they're there to follow, kind of network. Cold calling and all, that's obviously the coldest. Lead generation from ads, slightly easier. One of my best version is like reaching out to our own followers. If you're working for a coach, consultant, any business, whoever is following them, you can reach out to them, and you'll get a lot of bookings from their own followers as opposed to anything else, right? So sales cycles definitely vary from based on the social media platform. Coldest leads you'll get from cold, email in Google, or cold emailing, or cold outreach on social media platform. Then you get slightly warmer leads through hand raiser or two-step post. What is the two-step post? Let's say in my profile I have put like this. Okay, there is a free course on sales that I'm providing. Do you want this? Then comment this. So whoever comments the word sales, I'm sending a DM to them, right? So that's something called as a two-step post. Or doing shout outs, all of that. Warmer leads, people who are opting in through ads, and prospects who book a call with a calendar. Hottest leads, people who have engaged in our Facebook groups, who are engaged in our social media platforms, or any referrals from existing customers. Our job pretty much lies in this particular phase, because we talk to the coldest of prospects and try booking some appointments through this particular thing. What is your role? Your primary job is to create opportunities and hand over the opportunities to the sales reps. You can charge anywhere between 1,000 to 2,500 rupees per appointment in India, anywhere between $25 to even $200 per appointment in the international market. And I just showed you how much people made. Some of our previous appointment setter. Typically, a daily routine of an appointment setter looks like this. You wake up. I to suggest the moment you wake up, you start doing outreach, because that 1 hour right after you wake up, you become the most productive. When I was the appointment setter, this used to be my routine. Like 7 a.m., I'll wake up, and 7 to 8, 8:30 will be like simply sending out all the messages or follow-ups. And then I'd go for workout, breakfast, or whatever. And then if you are doing warm calling as well, you can do phone call and appointment setting. After lunch, you can do some little bit of follow-up, and this does not require more than 2 to 3 hours of work. So this you can start part-time as well, right? So if you're doing a job and you want to dip your feet into sales, this would be the perfect place to start. So which is why I just suggested start as soon as you wake up, do 20 follow-up outreaches or anything. Dedicate 1.5 to 3 hours for new outreach across all platforms. Maximum you have to spend like 3 hours, not beyond that, and to get good results. All right. Now, appointment setting scripts. Now, there are multiple types of scripts that are prepared for you. One is a two-step post. Second is a service-based outbound, if you're pitching to agencies, like helping agencies book calls. And third is a coaching outbound. Okay. The first one is two-step post. So somebody has posted something like this, like free course on sales, blah blah blah, whatever, right? So what we do here is you reply back to their comment and send them dropped your message, whatever, like this, right? Send you a DM, and in the DM you can do, hey, here's the link. Then after 5 minutes we drop this, hey, by the way, I got a quick question, can I ask it here? People say yes. Since you asked for this sales guide, fitness guide, what made you interested in this ebook or training? They'll say, oh, blah blah blah, I wanted to learn sales. And then we put pain question, what challenges are you facing in the fitness business, whatever you are selling? They'll give you the challenges, and how long have you been facing these challenges? They'll give you another thing. Then we do this. Got it, man? So by the way, Jayant, we helped coaches like you book 20 to 30 high ticket appointments and be better at sales, basically helping you get more high ticket clients in the next 3 months. I was wondering if you would be open to hopping on a quick 10 to 15-minute call next week to go over it. This is the pitch. Happy to share insights and understand better about the scenario. Let me know what you think. So when we do this, what happens is people, some people say no, some people say yes. Regardless of that, you start booking some calls this way. And this is something that I took from the US outbound thing. So in our case, it's not time zone. It's simply like, what's the best phone number? Once you get their phone number, you can drop a text on WhatsApp and book an appointment. There you go, right? Script number 2, if you're selling agency services, example niche, let's say you are helping an agency get interior design clients, and you are reaching out to people who have an interior design business. So we do this, which says, hey, name, do you guys offer full remodels or do you just custom builds? So this is something a question that we add just to show that we are interested in their business. Otherwise, there is no relevance, right? If you just start with a pitch. So first things first, what we do is we, you know, go ahead and show interest in their business, and after that, we go ahead and do the rest. So this is one question, or sometimes I do this. Hey, name, I see that you are in this Facebook page. I see that you own this interior design business. Can I ask you a quick question? When they say yes, you can go ahead and directly pitch your services, right? So, Jayant, we are a company that does performance marketing majorly for interior designers to help them get, 20 to 30 appointments in the next 90 days. We recently helped ABC this result. Do you think you can chat more about how we can do it for you, or something like this, right? Anything you can do. You can do this, you know. Let me know your thought. Any call to action works based on this particular script, and wait for a response. Some people will throw objections, and how to handle those I'll let you know. And then we kind of book meetings through this one. Third is for coaches. If you are booking appointments for coaches, this is what is important, right? uh, Same thing, show interest or do this. Hey, I see you have an offer promoting organic marketing in coaching space, or am I completely off base? They'll say, yeah, this is correct. Fantastic. By the way, we help coaches book 20 to 30 appointments without having to run paid ads, basically helping you, scale your business to 5 to 10 lakhs without putting so much efforts and money into ads. I was wondering if you'd be open to hopping on a quick 10 to 15-minute call next week to go over it. Happy to share insights and understand better about the scenario. Let me know what you think. Right? This one is. So when you pitch, some people will say no, some people will say yes. Whoever says yes, great. Let's meet Friday at 2 p.m. and we'll do this. Awesome. I have a few resources to send you away. Can I get your WhatsApp number? Once you get your WhatsApp number, then book your call. Now, pretty much direct version works for a ROI driven offer. What is an ROI driven offer? When your outcome has a positive return on investment. Let's say I help somebody remote closes, has a positive ROI offer, right? But there is also something called as non-ROI offer, which is let's say health coaching, relationship coaching, or let's say simply skill coaching. Somebody, let's say somebody is coaching you only content writing. So you learn the skill, but there is no immediate ROI, right? In that case, we do this. We do indirect pitch. We say, thanks, Giant. And the reason why we go for indirect pitch for non-ROI offer, imagine if you are selling a health product and you tell them that, hey, you are fat. Do you think I can help you become thin? That will offend a lot of people. So we do this. We say, thanks, Jan. The reason I texted is because I help CEOs and entrepreneurs lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months without working, while working less than 4 hours a week, basically helping you ABC. Do you know anyone who needs this help? Instead of we saying, do you need this help? We said, do you know anyone in your network who might need this help? Now, two things could happen at this point. One, they say, oh yeah, I need this help. That way you get a client. If they say, oh yeah, XYZ guy, my friend needs this help, then we reach out to that friend. We say like, hey, Deepak, Jan sent me here. He mentioned that you're looking for help with ABC problems. I help target audience with this result, basically helping you become thinner. You think we can talk more about this over a quick call, and then book the meeting, right? Now, if you want to extract a lot of pain while you are at it, these are some questions that I've added. We ask questions like, hey, how's the agency? Are you guys growing? Or these ones. How many clients do you have? Are you trying to grow? What is your current weight? Does it take a while for you to get new clients? So I have a formal version and an informal version. You can go through all of this if at all you are booking appointments. Okay. Then if somebody ghosts you, do we give up? No, we don't. So what do we do? I have these messages. If somebody does not message back, somebody is dodging you like this. So we ask something like, still with me? Thoughts on this? Let me know. Are you, I send a GIF sometimes talking to a wall, all of those. So we do this so that people at least laugh, they reply back. And once they reply back, we go ahead and start the conversation. Then objection handling. What happens is even in appointment setting, you start getting a lot of objections, right? So objection can be like, hey, what's the cost? So somebody straight up says that, okay, how much do you charge for this program? We tell them, oh, I know, honestly, I cannot give you like, I cannot offer you that you don't need. You have a couple of different options. And are you against having conversation first to see if this would even make sense? If somebody is very adamant, no, I need to know the price, without that, I cannot get on a call with you. In that case, what I do is, uh, I go ahead and tell this one, no, I can't. We have so many options depending on where you are at. It would be impossible for me to break down in a short conversation. But more than that, we don't make offers to everyone. We will only make you an offer if we are confident that we can give you solid results. If it cool with you, man, I would rather touch base with you when you have more time. So drop the lead at that point. Are you trying to sell me something? I cannot sell you anything that you don't need. Then you go back to the framework. Somebody says, oh, I don't buy a lead specifically for lead generation. We do the same thing. All good, man. I'm not a fan of those lead aggregators either. But here we don't buy leads, we generate bookings for you. Are you interested? Some people say, do I have to pay for this? We do this. I mean, we do have some paid options, but I can't offer you anything that you don't need. Some people might say, oh, people like you message me all the time. Why are you so different? I say, oh, I don't know, man. I might not be. I guess it depends on what you mean by people like me. So you question that belief, right? I haven't found anyone who does what we do yet. Then you go back to the framework. Some people will say, no, thank you. In that case, we try to handle it by this. I get it. Can I ask you one last thing before I let you go? They'll say, yes, I'm not interested right now because you're not looking to buy anything. Are you not interested because you guys can't handle some extra clients? It's a rhetoric question. They'll say, oh, I'm not looking to buy anything. Got it. Is there any specific reason? If they say I'm not going to buy anything, anyways, they are not going to buy. We give them some resources so that later on they can become like a lead. Some people say, why should I trust you? We do this. I'm not sure if you should. I mean, I'm not asking you to marry me yet. Haha. I was against having a conversation to see if we couldn't help you first. Some people say, oh, send me some more information on WhatsApp. I personally use this one, which is like, totally. Are you against having to touch base for 10 to 15 minutes tomorrow? So I can make sure that sending over the info should be the most helpful for you. So you first book a call, right? Some people will hear the price and say, oh, it's too expensive. I hear you. Are you against having a conversation on finances? Right? Are you against having a conversation to look over our options and make sure that this would even make sense for you? Some people say, oh, I don't click links that people send me online. Man, you think I'm going to hack you with a link? Lol, jokes aside. All good when you are free for 10 to 15 minutes to touch base on this. Some people might say, oh, someone from your company already reached out. Like, hey, strange, because I'm the only one doing the reach out. Haha. No, that's there. What's the company name? We do this. Oh, it's Pixel Track. If that matters to anyone, then go back. I don't like making decisions on the spot. Cool, you don't have to. Are you against having a conversation just to see if this would even make sense? Lol. We can't offer you something that you don't need. Why do you have only two photos? If you are using a new profile, this is the objection that you keep getting. Why your profile so new? Haha, good call. Can I be honest with you for a second? So I work for Uability and manage their group and just figured out that it will be easier and more organized to keep everything on a separate profile. So when you do this, we handle a lot of objection this way. And honestly, a lot of our remote closers, they get clients through this script itself, right? Now, if you go to bonus, if you're working with coaches specifically, this particular script works. You can go through this. Like we ask what offer you're promoting. Do you offer one-on-one question sessions too, or just group coaching? Then wait for the response. Then we pitch this. And once they respond back, we book a meeting. All right, so hope that was helpful, and I hope you got a lot of value from this particular video. Now, these videos, they take a lot of time and energy to create, which is why I would appreciate a subscribe to this button and a comment saying what did you think about this video. And if you want to get access to this particular document, comment below access and I'll reply back to the comment. Right? Thank you very much and see you in the next video.